cheat, and then the woman is left with taking care of everything.
What's going on, Jay?
So we have to take a quick break because Imperial's phone rang, and it was his job. So yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, we back out.
Oh no.
So
Love to Love says if you have a roommate mentally, you won't succeed. You got to be in it for one another. If he lost his job, then what? Someone has to step up. There you go. And that's real. If y'all are as one, and one person fell off, then the other person should be picking them up.
And I agree with that. That's why I was saying earlier before.
Oh, you said mentally, not financially. What about financially?
Okay, so what I was saying...
Wait a minute. Love to love. Wait a minute. What about financially?
So what I was saying before your phone rang was that I think it's stupid for a woman to be in a relationship with a man and not financially contribute to the household, because sometimes you men have an out-of-body experience and will cheat and will leave, and if she's sitting there with nothing, the hell she gonna do?
It's true.
You can just put her out. She could be without any money. She could be without a place to live. She wouldn't have the basic essentials to try to survive.
Right.
So I don't think it's stupid for a woman to be in a relationship and allow the man, to allow the man to take care of everything, for him to put her in a position to have nothing if he decides to leave. And two, I just don't agree with my man having the weight of the world on his shoulders to have to take care of everything. And three, if I want to just go get my hair done, nigga, I don't want to wait on you.
That makes sense.
I just want to go be able to do whatever I want to do when I want to do it.
You're right. I mean, at the end of the day, long story short, if you're in a relationship with somebody and y'all, together, y'all should be helping each other, whatever the situation is. Me personally, money, financially, mentally, sexually, I'm here to please my lady, and neither one of us should be needing for anything from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to ask no woman for nothing, and she shouldn't have to ask no other man for nothing. We should be able to pick each other up wherever there's something that's lacking.
So why is it this mentality that if you're in a relationship and you and your spouse split bills, it's a roommate situation?
I don't know.
I don't think it's a roommate situation. You're both using the lights. You're both using the utilities. You're both living there.
You're both taking the shit in the toilet. So, why?
So I don't understand why would it be a roommate mentality. A roommate mentality is one person is in this room, the other person is that room. Y'all are in the same room together. Y'all are living together. You're both using everything in the house together. To me, it only makes sense that both of you contribute towards the bills.
That's right.
I don't understand where the roommate mentality comes from. I really don't.
Yeah, especially nowadays. You with somebody, y'all supposed to help each other. So,
yeah.
That's automatic. Like I said, I understand the old school concept, and that's real, but times have changed.
It is. We got to come out that, because if we're really going to be on the old school mentality, then niggas, let's take it back to the old school mentality when niggas was cheating, but them hoes knew their place, and he knew to take care of home. You new school niggas don't have that old school mentality when it comes to cheating. Y'all got the mistress and the wife in the same apartment.
And the sugar mama that's giving us money.
You got a sugar mama?
No, I was just saying.
But so I don't understand. Like, you can't have an old school mentality for one thing, but want to have a new school mentality for something else. It doesn't make any sense.
He said, "You are, but as a man, you gonna have them bills anyway."
You are, but as a man, you gonna have them bills anyway.
Well, she gonna have them bills too.
Yeah. Like I will contribute to the household, because my mindset is if this nigga trips,
let my girl stack. What about your stack though? Because I look at it like this: if we helping each other, then we both can stack. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thought process.
Thank you.
Huh?
But maybe my thought process is the reason why I'm still fucking single after 3 years. I don't fucking maybe I should just be quiet and just let the people in relationships discuss this type of thing. But that's just how I think. I cannot go into a relationship and live with a spouse, or even not live with a spouse, and just think that it's okay for him to take care of everything.
He said she helped me with the extra stuff, shoes and clothes.
I just can't do that. Nar on my line says 50-50. I agree with you.
I say 100.
100, 150. Basically, we're both saying split it. Yes, and I agree with that.
Don't give me half of you, baby. Give me all of you.
Okay,
I want the whole honey.
Okay, John Legend. Okay, John Legend. But I agree. I can't. You know how some women have that mentality, like, okay, so I do agree that if a guy asks you out on the first date, he's supposed to pay for it. But I think that after that, I can pay for a date, he can pay for a date.
Mm-hmm.
I believe women should treat men, like treat them out the same way women want to be treated. You know, some women want their man to pay for their hair and nails and get their toes done and get massages or might go half on a bundle. Well, women as well can give our men money, go get their hair cut, treat them to a spa day, take them out of town. I think some women get so caught up in he's supposed to do everything. And I think some men get caught up in they supposed to do everything. And I don't think that's right. And I don't think that's fair.
So how you feel about a joint bank account?
I'm against that shit. Nope. No joint. No joint account.
I don't know how to think about that one. We'll have to come back to that one day.
I agree with you. Hard Records one on my live. I am totally against a joint bank account, even if we're married. I'm against that. I'm still going to have my own.
I mean, y'all can have a little bank account. We have a little something, go to it, put a little something in there, but that ain't your main account. You know, you got your own money too.
No, I'm going to have my own. I don't agree with that. What did Trap say?
He said, realistically, the man should pay rent and the lady should pick up the other utilities.
Against joint unless it's
only
for saving
if it's for a vacation fund.
He said, "Oh my life." He said, "Can't have no crazy ass spender on my money." I think possibly maybe you can have a joint account if both of you are responsible spenders and you can it's not going to affect anything. But I'm against it. I don't want my spouse to have access to my debit card. I don't want to have access to my spouse's debit card. Just cash out me whatever you want me to have. That's just how I see it.
Right.
But once again, my way of thinking is not everyone else's way of thinking because I'm not in a relationship.
That's true.
So I'm coming at it from a single person's point of view and everyone else on your live, and you are coming from a relationship standpoint. So everyone's standpoint is kind of different on that. So maybe my standpoint might change down the line, but right now, no.
Oh, man.
So
everybody had their different views, and
it depends
on the type of person. It depends on the type of person you're dealing with, and all that. It's a lot to come into play. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own thoughts. But
money can mess up a relationship.
Yeah, because I also feel like a joint account ain't bad either. You know, if y'all like Trap said, it's a saving purpose. Say we building money up for Christmas.
Well, maybe
we're building money up to get a house.
Something like that.
Different situations. So, you know,
I think it would be better if there wasn't like an ATM card attached to it. That could,
right.
You know, you can just the only thing you can do is go into the bank and put the money in there. You can't take it out unless
she might see these shoes and say, "Baby, I went in the account
and I spent Little Trail's Christmas money."
Yeah,
you know, you don't want those problems. So maybe something like that. Yeah. But I'm glad we had this conversation because, of course, I looked at it from a single point of view, and everybody else is fucking together. Is going to get Christmas gifts next month. So, but money can mess up a relationship.
Yes, it can.
Money can. Hard Record said, if it's a joint account, we need to never touch it, just stack. I can do that. Never touch it, just stack it. I can do that. No one should have an ATM card attached to it.
She said, I got the same thoughts. I'm single, but that would be my ideal mate. But everyone talk a good game until it's time to do that.
That is correct. Shout out to the Balanced Hip Hop Show on my IG Live. They said that's right. I think I know who that is. I gotta block you.
Anywho.
So we gonna, do you got a quote to end this with? You got a moral? We gotta leave the people with something, P. What's the moral of the story?
The moral of the story is, man, learn the person that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that that's the person you want to be with. Make sure that they want to be with you. You know, to be honest with you, love is a powerful thing. So, you know, regardless of the different thoughts that we have towards accounts and relationships and stuff like that, if y'all love each other, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do.
And you can be able to compromise.
And you can compromise.
You can compromise.
And everything will work itself out. And as long as y'all have God first in your relationship, you don't have to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind.
Shout out to Hard Record. He says, I fucks with y'all. Keep going hard. I'm in full support. Shout out to Hard Records One on my Instagram
Appreciate
Live.
it.
He is 1/3 of the Talk is Talk podcast that I am subscribed to and that I have rated as well. We're working on something, hopefully. I've been talking to Hail Mary. We've been trying to get something in the works with our podcast and their podcast. So I appreciate that little thought, that moral that you left us with. You've been getting deep these past few weeks with your thoughts. Yeah. He's sleepy, y'all.
Got a lot of shit on my mind. Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and jump into, you want to do our shout outs?
Love to love. We appreciate you too. She said, y'all so lit. Thank you for this.
First time. Oh, thank you, Love to Love.
Yes.
So,
you make sure you stay tuned, Love to Love.
Yes.
We go win. The day was actually pretty clean.
It was a clean day.
We usually talking about booty holes and everything else. Oh, nasty. We usually get raw and uncut. But we want to talk about relationships.
Yeah, we kept it clean today.
Yeah.
So clean. To everyone on Imperial's Live and my live, I'm going to go ahead and get into the shout outs. When we start off, I'm going to start off, you start off first. So shout out to everybody on my live and Imperial's Live. Everyone that's watching us, I would really, 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 really love it if you guys would go to iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, TuneIn, iHeart. We're also on YouTube, and we're now on Amazon Alexa. If you have an iPhone, you have a podcast app on there. You need to go on that podcast app and type in A Convo with P and Low. You need to leave us a review, and you also need to subscribe and rate us.
So love to love. Go leave us a review.
Rate.
And rate us.
And subscribe. Because every time we post our show, it'll pop up.
Yeah.
You can do the same thing on Google Play. We're also on SoundCloud, the TuneIn app, iHeartRadio, Amazon Alexa, Spreaker.com, and we're also on YouTube. So shout out to all y'all for watching us. Shout out to UP. I really appreciate the consistency that we have had going live these past few weeks. You know, it's probably going to change soon, people, but, you know, we appreciate you all. Shout out to everyone who has already left a review and rated us. We have 5
She said,
stars.
okay, I'm on it. Go to
Well, we're on YouTube. It's up under the sessions. I gotta change the name, but if you have an iPhone, Love to Love.
Let me put up our what's it? At Convos with
A Convo with P and Low.
A Convo
with
Lord
Jesus. Letter A. The letter. What you gonna send her our Instagram, or you gonna tell her how to find us?
I tell you what, Love to Love. I'm gonna follow you from our IG page. Actually, we're going to do it right now.
I'll do it now.
And you can go on there and subscribe. It's Love to Love. There it is at the top.
Found her.
We just followed
you. So the link to our show is in our bio. So you can. We just followed you. She probably can't see that right at screen. So shout out to everyone who has already left a review, already rated us on iTunes. We appreciate the 5 stars. We appreciate everyone who tunes in. I appreciate people who are coming up to me, who are DMing me, who are emailing me, who are tweeting me saying that they love the show. I appreciate you guys listening because you do not have to. I appreciate my co-host, Imperial.
I appreciate you too, Love.
You know, I love us doing this. I love the open dialogue. We need to have more communication amongst ourselves.
We do.
So anything you want to shout out?
Hey, man, everybody have a happy weekend. Y'all root for them Cowboys as we take on the Atlanta Falcons this weekend.
Oh, Lord. The same Atlanta Falcons that my Patriots whooped their ass in the freaking Super Bowl.
Also, I'm looking for the upset tomorrow, Florida State. Let's beat Clemson, baby. Let's beat
Florida
Clemson.
State University?
Yes.
I'm with FSU.
FSU.
I'm with FSU.
Let's get it.
So once again, follow us on Instagram. You can follow me at MissFritz86. You can follow Imperial at Imperial Music 21. You can follow our podcast at A Convo with P and Low. We would love to hear from you all. So if you don't join us on our IG Live and you have any questions, email us conversationswithplo@gmail.com. Make sure, once again, rate, review, subscribe, iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn app, iHeartRadio, Spreaker.com.